I made an offer, wrote Elon Musk few hours ago this morning on his Twitter, referring to his offer to buy Twitter and take it private. Twitter needs to be transformed as a private company, said Musk, who promised to unlock Twitter's extraordinary potential. How can he do that, and what are your expectations from this purchase, if it is accepted? Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here first time, please subscribe to our channel and give us thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. So Elon Musk took aim at Twitter with $41 billion cash offer this Thursday morning, as Tesla CEO entrepreneur said that the social media giant needs to be taken private to grow and become a platform for free speech. Twitter has extraordinary potential. I will unlock it. Musk, who is already the company's second largest shareholder, said in a letter to Twitter's board on Wednesday. The offer was made public in a regulatory filing on Thursday. Elon Musk's offer price of $54.20 per share represents a 38% premium to Twitter's April 1 close, the last trading day before his 9.1% stake in the social media platform was made public. Musk rejected an invitation to join Twitter's board this week after disclosing his stake, a move which analysts said signaled his takeover intentions, as a board seat would have limited his shareholding to just under 15%. He told Twitter it was his best and final offer and said he would reconsider his investment if the board rejects it. I think if the board rejects it, Musk may start his own social media. So this is what happened. Since making my investment, I now realize the company will neither thrive nor serve this societal imperative in its current form. Twitter needs to be transformed as a private company, Musk said in his letter to Twitter chairman Bret Taylor. Elon Musk, who calls himself a free speech absolutist, has been critical of the social media platform and its policies, and recently ran a poll on Twitter asking users if they believed it adheres to the principles of free speech. Twitter will review the offer with advice from Goldman Sachs and Wilson Sonsini, Goodrich, and Rosati, a source told Reuters. Reuters published the report this morning. Shares in Twitter rose about 5% in pre-market trading to $48.30 in New York, where they were the most actively traded, while Tesla stock fell by about 2%. Based on its Wednesday closing price of $45.85, Twitter's share price reaction implied a 29% chance of Musk clinch deal. The total deal value of $41 billion was calculated based on 763.58 million shares outstanding, according to Refinitiv data. Elon Musk said U.S. investment bank Morgan Stanley was acting as financial advisor for his offering. However, he did not say how he would finance the transaction if it goes ahead. We think Elon Musk could look to fund the transaction, if approved, through a combination of debt financing and potentially Tesla shares, given the size of the transaction, $43 billion. We think it is conceivable that some Tesla shares could be sold, given much of his wealth is tied to the company, CFRA research analyst Angelo Zino told Reuters. Musk, the richest person in the world, according to a tally for Forbes, sold more than $15 billion worth of his Tesla shares, about 10% of his stake in the electric vehicle maker, late last year, to settle a tax obligation. I reported that. Now, Twitter may be serial underperformer. Twitter's lower than expected user additions in recent months have raised doubts about the growth prospects of Twitter, even as it pursues big projects such as the audio chat rooms and newsletters. The big question for the Twitter board now is whether to accept a very generous offer for a business that has been a serial underperformer and tends to treat its users with indifference, Michael Newson, chief marketing analyst of CMC Markets, said after the announcement of Musk offer. I'm reporting and it's raining now, but I'm gonna finish this report, friends. Musk has amassed more than 80 million followers since joining Twitter in 2009 and has used it to make several announcements, including teasing a go private deal for Tesla that landed him in hot waters with regulators. He has also been sued by former Twitter shareholders who claim they missed out on the recent run up in its stock price because he wanted too long to disclose his stake. He waited actually too long to disclose his stake. If he really wants to take Twitter private, his past run-ins with regulators might not pose an obstacle, but it might make potential financial sources leery of providing the cash for the deal, unless he is willing to pledge a large portion of his Tesla holding to collateralize the debt. However, Howard Fisher, a partner in law firm Moses Singer and former senior trial counselor at U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, said. Musk's move also raises the question of whether other bidders might emerge for Twitter, although the initial share price reaction did not suggest this was widely expected. I don't think other people will bid for Twitter right now. It would be hard for any other bidders consortium to emerge in the Twitter board while the Twitter board actually will be forced likely to accept this bid and or run an active process to sell Twitter, Wedbush Securities analyst Daniel Ives wrote in a client note. There will be a host of questions around financing regulatory balances Musk's time in the coming days, but ultimately based on this filing, it is a now or never bid for Twitter to accept, I've said. I'm going to tell you what publishers think about Twitter. I'm a publisher and I publish the YouTube channel that you're watching right now and the Torque News automotive website, which is part of our YouTube project. Now, when we publish news on Twitter, we never get huge traffic from Twitter. For example, if you publish something on Reddit, you will get lots of traffic. If you publish something on Facebook, you may still get some considerable traffic from Facebook, but hardly we get any traffic from Facebook. This is why there was like a Reuters article mentioned Twitter as a serial underperformer, because it's difficult to get kind of traction on Twitter unless you are a known person, that like Elon Musk, who has amassed 80 million followers on Twitter. Now, even if he has 80 million followers, I hardly find any post from Elon Musk that has 1 million retweets out of 80 million, or at least 500,000 retweets. We don't get that. So I don't think there will be other people bidding for Twitter. I think the most two people that have been very successful on Twitter were Elon Musk and Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. And do you think Elon Musk should reinstate Donald Trump? I think it would be a good thing. If we're talking about free speech, then free speech for everyone, both conservatives and liberals. What do you think? This is Armin Harian from TorqueNews.com. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and give us thumbs up and help us to reach 100,000 subscriber goal, please. If you find this report helpful, please share it in social media. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a great day. God bless you, everyone. Peace be with all of you, and I'll see you soon in our next report.